All right, everybody, go ahead and take a deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Let's do 2 more like this, making sure the inhale is the exact same length as the exhale. Good. And the opposite side, not holding the air in on the bottom of the breath or the top. Blending the inhale with the exhale and the exhale with the inhale. Perfect. This is called cyclical breathing. This is the remembrance of how you breathed in the womb. Let's do 2 more of these. Deep, deep inhales and exhales. We're going to tighten the muscles real quick. So let's tighten the feet. Let's tighten the calves. Let's tighten the knees, the quadriceps. Let's tighten the hips, the groin, the lower abdomen, the mid-abdomen, the upper abdomen, the chest and the upper back, the arms, the biceps, the muscles, the hands, even into fists. Let's shrink up the shoulders and tighten the shoulders. Let's tighten the face. Tighten everything at once for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 2 more times from toe to ceiling. Let's go. Feet, legs, groin, all of the abdomen, chest, arms, fingers, face, shoulders. Tighten. 4, 3, 2, 1. And last time, let's go from head to toe. So we're going to face, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the chest, the abdomen, the groin, the hips, the legs, and the toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale the arms up. Exhale as you feel the resistance of water coming down. As you slow time down, for those of you who are feeling anxious or hurried. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale up. And exhale, feeling that flow of water, the slight resistance of water as you slow down. Last time, inhale up. And feeling that resistance of the water. With your eyes closed, imagine yourself in the most beautiful forest, your favorite forest with your favorite trees. It could be the redwoods, the sequoias, a jungle, whatever feels right for you. Excuse me, I want you to walk up to your favorite tree. And I want you to ask it permission to sit down next to it. And if it says no, walk to another tree until you find a tree that says yes. And when it says yes, I want you to sit down up against the tree with your back to it, so facing out from the tree. And really feel yourself rooted in that earth and rooted to those roots of the tree. Feel your feet are barefoot and your feet are right on that dirt, right on the earth. Feel the energy coming up the bottoms, the soles of the feet, through the knees, up to the groin area, and all the way up to the crown. You feel the tree speaking to you, and you feel the roots of the tree growing around your lap in a way that allows you to get easily free if you wanted to, right? You could slip out if you wanted to, but it's creating a seatbelt effect with these roots around your lower waist in a way that feels comfortable and safe. So you have this energy of the bark of the tree against your back. You're breathing in this fresh forest air. Your feet are on the earth and your waist is wrapped with these roots. I want you to put your hands on the ground as well, your hands on the earth next to these roots. Just take it all in. And I want you to ask yourself the question, what if being here right now in this forest was the only thing I had to worry about? Amazing. Perfect. Now I want you to take in the jungle in a different way, take in the forest in a different way. In the knowingness that all that needed to be and needs to be and will need to be is your presence. Take in everything in a different way. Now I want you to feel down into your body and be in your body in this forest. And I want you to experience your body in a completely different way. From the space of there's literally nothing to worry about. Amazing. If you're wanting to be in this session whilst listening from the forest, feel free to stay here. If you'd rather come back into your own space and come back into your body in your own space now, go ahead and take this opportunity to come back into your body, to feel the roots on whatever space you're seated on now. You don't have to open your eyes, but you can just, no matter where you are, whether you're in the forest or in your room, take in the awareness of the spirits, the angels, your ancestors, your guides, the truest version of who you are in this space with you now. And think of something that you're wanting to feel as a result of not only this session, but everything you're up to in life. Think of the emotion that you're wanting to feel. Does it feel like relief? Does it feel like peace? Does it feel like all is well? Does it feel like, wow, I didn't know it could get this good? What does it feel like? 4 deep breaths as you feel into this emotion and as you invite this emotion into the cells of your physical body and the fragments of your auric and energetic being right now. As you feel your willingness to feel this emotion now shift into a divine openness and acceptance. I am willing to feel this now. Repeating this mantra, I'm willing to feel this now. It is okay for me to feel this now. Good. I'm going to say a prayer to the Creator. We'll call the angels in. When they come in, most likely they'll say, why are you wanting to be with us? They might have something to say, they might not. And then we'll begin to call on those of you who are wanting to participate as far as asking your questions. If you know you want to ask your question, go ahead and raise your hand now. It doesn't mean you have to have a question now, but if you know that you want to ask a question and know that by the time the angels call on you, if that is in the cards today, that you will have a question formulated. And if you don't, that they'll answer the question that's on your heart. Creator of all things, thank you so much for your light. Thank you for your love. Thank you for the sunshine, for the mountains, for the honoring of this feeling that I have on my heart, for the honoring of all the feelings that I'm wanting, all the feelings that exist, for the honoring of this earth experience, this awakening process, and the knowingness that just like the Tao, we are not needing to save anyone. We're not needing to save even ourselves. And that we're meant to be here on earth. That we are not aliens to earth. That we are not beings that don't belong here. That our existence is as natural as the ferns in the forest. That our existence is as natural as the wolves on the highlands. That we are meant to be here. That this is our space and that we can connect with the natural flow, the wu-wei energy of surrender. The energy that all animals and plants experience. We can connect to that energy. We can develop that trust. And I command the possibility that we open ourselves up even more to that today in these transmissions. Creator, command that everyone's heart here feels secure and safe and loved and protected and known and felt and understood, no matter where they are or where they believe themselves to be. I command to be connected to the angels that are of the highest vibration, that are in alignment with the Creator's vibration, that are in alignment with the true version of each and every single soul here, not only here now in the physical, but here now listening in the future. For the highest and best good of all beings in the highest and best way. Thank you, Creator. It is done, it is done, it is done.
Why are you wanting to be with us? Why are you wanting to be with us? Every time you are asking us questions, we are laughing because you already know. You already know what you have decided. It is only that which you haven't decided that you don't know. And what we have to say will not decide for you. You are always the creator of your own decisions. We are only going to tell you yes or no if you have already decided. We will always leave you in choice otherwise. And even if you have decided, if your decision is not what you are wanting, we will help you to shift. Always knowing that you have choice from wherever you are, that you have choice from every space and every time, even to completely and utterly relive different experiences in your life and your lifetimes in a completely different way. You have that. You have that. Remembering it is not your power, it is your power. It is not your power, it is your power. And your power is that which all beings have access to. Your power is everything you are. When you are ready, we are going to ask you questions. We are going to ask you questions. And in this way, you will formulate your own answers that we will confirm. That is how this works, whether it is perceived that way or not. We are wanting to speak with Jenna. Jenna, Jenna, Jenna. Why are you wanting to be with us?
I'm here.
Why are you wanting to be with us, Jenna? We are wanting to be with you and all of the children. We are everywhere you are. We are not having an issue with anything in your experience. We are overjoyed by you and every emotion you are feeling, no matter how it feels to you. Why don't you ask what you are wanting to ask us?
I'm actually really don't know what I want to ask at this moment. Your message is pretty clear. I can definitely feel you guys. My body is nice and warm. I feel engulfed with love at the moment.
You are correct every time. We are wanting to know what you are wanting.
Peace, relaxation. My anger has been getting the best of me a lot lately. I would like to release that. Not sure what the root of the problem is exactly.
This is for all of you, and that is such a great response. We are so happy you have said this. We are wanting to know that every time you are saying, you are also asking. Rachel was saying the question is the most powerful. Yes, it is your intentional questions that are the most powerful, but even when you are speaking something, you are also asking. Even when you are commenting, you are also asking. You are always asking. We are wanting you to know that wherever you are, whenever you are, wherever you are where we are. Your body feeling warm, you understand this as a sign for our existence in your space. And even when you're not feeling this sensation, we are there. It is only when you turn your awareness onto our presence that you will feel this sensation, which can happen at any time, as you already know. It is your anger that is so beautiful for us. Not because it feels good to you or doesn't feel good to you, but because it is a unique expression that cannot be disauthentic. It cannot be unauthentic. It has to be true to where you are, when you are, whenever you are there. Remember, when you are feeling these feelings of anger, what is underneath is always and every time the feeling of hurt. The feeling of hurt. And this is for each of you who have felt that you are having quote unquote issues with your anger. There is a feeling of hurt that is underlying that feeling of anger. Would you say this is true for you, Jenna?
I would say, I just think I'm more, it's more apparent when it's with, with my daughter. Seems to rise more in situations with her.
Yes, and you are feeling that you are not able to feel hurt by her, and that it is not right for you to feel hurt by a child, for you to allow yourself to feel hurt by a child, when the reality is you are feeling upset and making it mean something about you when she is not listening in the way you are wanting her to.
Correct.
It is not your anger that is your first response. It is a feeling of disrespect. It is a feeling of not feeling revered. You have always wanted to feel revered, not only by your children, but by your father. And you are wanting to experience a different level of feeling honored and respected as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You are needing to change your own beliefs about what a mother is. You are asking us so many questions, we know. You are asking us so many questions. It is your belief about yourself as a woman and as a mother that is causing this feeling of hurt. We are wanting to help you to shift this belief. When you are ready, you can repeat after us.
I'm ready.
It is possible.
It is possible
that I am what I am.
That I am what I am.
And it is okay.
And it is okay.
Even if it doesn't feel right to
Even if it,
be in the moment.
even if it doesn't feel right to be in the moment.
It is possible that I am someone who reveres myself.
It is possible that I am someone who reveres myself.
Not as a woman.
Not as a woman.
Not as a mother.
Not as a mother.
Not as someone in a relationship.
Not as someone in a relationship.
Not as a good friend.
Not as a good friend.
Not as someone who has an amazing career.
Not as someone who has an amazing career.
But as myself.
But as myself.
I'm willing to accept this feeling of reverence towards myself.
I'm willing to accept this feeling of reverence towards myself.
From myself.
From myself.
No matter what anyone says.
No matter what anyone says.
I'm willing to see myself as honored.
I'm willing to see myself as honored.
Respected.
Respected.
Like I matter.
Like I matter.
Like I am smart.
Like I am smart.
Like I know what I want.
Like I know what I want.
And this is important for you, Jenna. Like it is okay for me to know what I want.
It is okay for me to know what I want. Thank you.
And it is okay for me to ask for what I want.
And it is okay for me to ask for what I want.
Just as it is okay for others to not want the same.
Just as it is okay for others to not want the same.
It is okay for me to ask my daughter for something even when she doesn't want it.
It is okay for me to ask for my daughter. Sorry.
It is okay for me to want something from my daughter even when she doesn't want the same.
It is okay for me to want something from my daughter even if she doesn't feel the same or want the same.
And it is okay for her to react in any way.
And it is okay for her to react in any way.
It doesn't mean that I am not revered.
It doesn't mean that I am not revered.
It doesn't mean that I am not respected.
It doesn't mean that I am not respected.
It doesn't mean that I am not honored.
It doesn't mean that I am not honored.
I control that feeling.
I control that feeling.
I own that feeling.
I own that feeling.
I'm the one that creates that feeling.
I'm the one that creates that feeling.
No one else can affect that.
No one else can affect that.
And so it is.
And so it is.
We are wanting you to ask one more question.
Okay. Am I on the right path? My journey, my spiritual journey. I feel it's a little up and down right now.
We are wanting everyone to nod their heads if they are asking this same question. It is so for everyone that exists, every time, in every moment. Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
It is a perpetual question.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to help you shift the entire universe right now. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You can repeat after us, and each of you can also repeat and be the same energy, force in this experience. I release.
I release
that I am in a cycle.
That I am in a cycle
of the return of the question.
Of the return of the question.
Am I on the right path?
Am I on the right path?
I release that I am always looking for the question.
I release that I am always looking for the question.
Am I on the right path?
Am I on the right path?
I release that I am the energy of the question.
I release that I am the energy of the question.
Am I on the right path?
Am I on the right path?
I release that I am not on the right path.
I release that I am not on the right path.
I release that it is impossible for me to know that I am on the right path.
I release that it is impossible for me to know that I am on the right path.
I create the possibility that I am on the right path.
I create the possibility that I am on the right path.
And I know what that feels like.
And I know what that feels like.
no matter where I am,
no matter where I am,
even when it feels like I am not.
even when it feels that I am not.
I am willing to believe that I am.
I'm willing to believe that I am.
Even when it feels like I am not,
Even when it feels when I am not.
I am willing to believe that I am.
I'm willing to believe that I am.
I am in a cycle
I am in a cycle
of the return of the feeling.
of the return of the feeling.
I am on the right path no matter what.
I am on the right path no matter what.
I am in a cycle
I am in a cycle
of the return of the feeling
of the return of the feeling
that I am on the right path
that I am on the right path
no matter what.
no matter what.
It is possible.
It is possible.
I am willing to look at all space and time
I'm willing to look at all space and time
and see that I was always on the right path.
and see that I was always on the right path.
Even then,
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 especially then.
especially then.
It is true.
It is true.
I see myself as someone
I see myself as someone
who is on the right path,
who is on the right path
no matter what.
no matter what.
I am willing to see myself as someone who is on the right path,
I'm willing to see myself as someone who is on the right path
no matter what.
no matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Even if I feel that way.
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 And so it is.
And so it is.
Amen.
Amen.
We
Thank you.
are so happy for you, and we are always understanding where you are coming from. We know that you are asking us so many questions, and we are loving every single question we are loving. We are already knowing that you are every time knowing your answers. There is a question whether you are on the most efficient path. That is a different question. Already know when you are feeling joyful, you are on the most efficient path. When you are feeling like you are struggling, you are on the least efficient path. But either way, when you step outside of your human suit, you will understand that there is no time, and that the longer you take, the more fun you can have sometimes. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We're loving you. We have always loved you. We will always love you wherever you are. Every time is where we are. No matter what you feel, no matter how low you feel, no matter how angry or hurt you are feeling, no matter how distant you are feeling from whatever, we are where you are. Every time. We are loving you. We've always loved you. We will always love you. We will speak to you more after you get off your Zoom. Okay?
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Yes, we are wanting to speak with Carla Christina. Carla Christina, Carla Christina, Carla Christina.
Oh.
Why are you wanting to be with us?
Well, I love being with you, first of
Oh,
Oh, my dog just funny.
we are always, every time, wanting to be with every one of you in this same way. Each of you are what we are wanting. We are always wanting to be wherever you are, whenever you are, wherever you are. Carla Christina, why are you wanting to be with us?
Okay, so as I know you know, since we last talked, I have fallen and hurt myself pretty bad. And both times that I was on my way to write my book, And so the first time I yanked my thumb and couldn't type. And then on Tuesday, I was walking into the 1111 portal and I slipped and fell down my driveway and could not get up on my own and had to be rescued by strangers. And so now I'm here with my ankle elevated, and there's a part of me that I don't understand why when I want to write my book that I get hurt.
We are not wanting to cause you to feel any lower than you already feel, but parts of us are feeling joyful with you giving yourself permission to rest. Parts of us are feeling joyful with you giving yourself permission to not do what you don't want to do anyway. We are not saying you are not wanting the results of a completed book. We are not saying you don't want the results of exercise, the results of being able to walk around and get your own things. We are not saying you don't want the results, but there is a part of you that doesn't want to bother with the in-between stuff. There's a part of you that doesn't want to bother with the creative process or the process of doing work or doing things repetitively. We are asking you to find humor in all of this. That this is not who you are. That this is not the way life has to be for you. It is the way that you believe life is for you, and we will help you shift that. We will help you shift that. But that there is nothing wrong with the way that life has been created. There is nothing wrong. Some of you are dealing with physical issues in your body internally. And you are wondering why, when I have done all of the right things, when I have worked so hard at shifting my energy, when I have worked so hard at being a good person, when I have worked so hard at saying I'm doing the right things, the right way, why? 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 That is your energy. Well, when you ask those questions, you will perpetuate.
Can't hear you.
We will perpetuate answers. You can't hear us?
No, it sounded like you blew it out.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. When you are asking us questions, we are always answering. We were screaming very loud, which is why you couldn't hear us.
It was awesome.
You are where you are, whenever you are, wherever you are. And this is for everyone. You are always asking this question, why? Why? We are wanting to help you to clear this energy. You are always listing off all of these reasons why you shouldn't be experiencing obstacles, why you think that all the lights should be green, that all of the parking spaces should be open, that all of the conversations should be perfect, that everything should be laid out for you, and everything should feel amazing. That is not why you are here. And no matter who told you, it is necessary for you to let that go. To let go of the expectation that physical reality will be perfect. Because it will not be perfect in your human mind until you allow yourself and give yourself permission for every part of your experience to feel perfect. For even the parts of you that struggle to feel perfect. For the parts of you that feel violated to feel perfect. For the parts of you that feel unheard, unfelt, unseen, to feel perfect. For the parts of you that want your wife to get on board, but she won't. That is also perfect, and that there's nothing that you can do to change that outside of calling it perfect. We are speaking to everyone, obviously. Carla Christina, we are not even able to say perfect because you are not willing to believe. We are going to help you shift this energy and this perpetual question of why. We are wanting you to say that, actually. We are wanting you to say why and really embody the energy of what you are feeling around your injuries, okay?
Okay.
Why? Say that.
Why?
Say it over and over again.
Why? 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 Why?
Again.
Why?
Louder.
Why?
Yes. More.
Why?
This is an energy that you have been perpetuating. It is almost like there is an entity that lives within you that is only this energy of why. It is a familiar energy to you. We are wanting to help you to release it because it is creating your reality. Unconsciously, yes, but creating it nonetheless. You can repeat after us. I release.
I release
That this is wrong.
that this is wrong.
I release that it is wrong for me to feel this way.
I release that it is wrong for me to feel this way.
Everyone can repeat after us as well. I release that it is wrong for me to ask this question, why?
I release that it is wrong for me to ask this question, why?
I release all of the trauma
I release all of the trauma
and the drama
and the drama
right now,
right now,
and of the judgment.
and of the judgment.
I release all 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 of the judgment.
Even the judgment of the judgment.
Even the judgment of the judgment.
I honor my feelings.
I honor my feelings.
It's okay for me to feel this way.
It's okay for me to feel this way.
It is okay.
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 There is an energy that is making you wrong for feeling that way. We are wanting you to release that energy. I release this entity inside of me.
This entity that's inside of me
that is making me wrong.
that is making me wrong.
Imagine this entity going to the light, transforming into pure positive energy. I release that this is who I am.
I release that this is who I am.
I release that I am someone who is judging myself
I release that I am someone who is judging myself
and telling myself that I am wrong.
and telling myself that I am wrong.
I release all of the evidence.
I release all of that.
Focus on the energy of why. the energy of why. Then repeat after us. I release this entity
I release this entity
that is questioning why.
that is questioning why.
And all of this energy
And all of this energy
in the realm of why.
in the realm of why.
I release this energy to the light.
I release this energy to the light.
You can feel all of this energy releasing from all of your cells, all of your energetic fragments. You can feel it all releasing and being magnetized into what you consider the light. And you can also feel your attachment to it. You can feel your attachment to this constant questioning of why, this perpetual question. We are wanting you to release that attachment. Isolate the attachment with your third eye, the energy of attachment to the question of why. And release that energy of attachment also to your version of the light.
How do I do that?
Yes. You can repeat after us. I create the possibility
I create the possibility
that I know what it feels like
that I know what it feels like
to be someone
to be someone
in a cycle
in a cycle
of the feeling of
of the feeling of
this is amazing.
this is amazing.
I create the possibility
I create the possibility
that I am someone in a cycle
that I am someone in a cycle
of the return of the feeling
of the return of the feeling
of this is amazing.
this is amazing.
And this is amazing.
And this is amazing.
And this is amazing.
This is amazing.
And this is amazing.
This is amazing.
And this is amazing.
It's amazing.
And then this is amazing.
And then this is amazing.
And then this is amazing.
this is amazing.
This is amazing.
This is amazing.
And what has come after that?
Laughter.
What comes after that?
Amazing.
Yes. Yes. So many of you are thinking that when you are feeling this energy of this is amazing, the next feeling is fuck, this sucks. But when you are standing in expectation of the next feeling that comes to be this is amazing, you will perpetuate that question, the new question that you are asking. And the new question you are asking is, how good can it get? How good can it get?
How good can it get?
How much better can it get? That feels so much different for you, doesn't it? We are where you are whenever you are where you are. And nothing you are asking for is too much.
Thank you.
Nothing you have asked for is too little. Everything you are asking is perfect. Your body will heal. It is already healing. And what you can ask now is, how quick can my body heal?
How quick can my body heal?
In the most beautiful way.
In the most beautiful way.
And how quick can I allow myself permission to not have to do anything?
How quick can I allow myself to have permission not to do anything?
Even when I am feeling great.
Even when I am feeling great.
We are loving you. We have always loved you. We will always love you. Whenever you are, wherever we are where you are. Whenever you are with yourself, we are there. Whenever you are, wherever you are, we are wherever you are. We are loving you. We've always loved you. We will speak to you more when you are off the Zoom.
I love you.
We are. We are wanting to speak with. We are wanting to speak with everyone right now, just for a moment. We are knowing where you are. We are feeling you, each of you, exactly where you are. We are tuning into all of you at once, just as you are able to tune into everything at once. Not consciously, but there is a part of you that is always tuned in. There's a part of you that is always tuned in. And it is your choice as far as which energy you are wanting to tune into, because they are all existing. The question you can ask, the question you are wanting to perpetuate is, where is the energy that feels the best? Which energy feels the best for me to tune into? Which energy feels the best for me to tune into? And search with your feelers for the energy that feels the best. Yes. We are wanting to speak with. We are wanting to speak with. So this is funny. This is Rachel. There's an energy that's actually not in the group right now that is calling the angels. Because I keep going through the list of people that are here, and the energy that is calling the angels the most is an energy that's not here. But what it feels like is that the message for this person is for everyone. So I'm going to let the angels speak, and then they'll call in somebody else. We know who you are. We are always where you are, whenever you are, wherever you are. You are feeling conflict in your heart. You are feeling like you are wanting to love in a way that you feel you cannot love. You are wanting relationship, and you have one right in front of you, and yet you are not willing to say yes to it. Not yes in a way that you are saying yes to the angels. Not yes in a way that you are willing to say yes to your awakening process. But what we are wanting to say is, if you are wanting one thing, you are wanting to be willing to bring in all things. So many of you are asking us about your health because you are feeling that that is the most important thing. So many of you are asking about your relationship because you are feeling that is the most important thing, or about your finances, or about your friendships. Whatever it is you are feeling right now is the most important thing. Some of you are asking about the world, about the energy in your vibrational field. But what we are wanting to say is, you can have all things. It is okay for all things to be important to you. It is okay for everything to be your priority. Yes, we are talking about focus sometimes, but we are wanting you to focus on everything, on the energy of, what if everything were great? What if all of the areas of my experience of life were amazing? What if I didn't have to give up one area of my life in order to excel in another? What if I could excel in all areas? And what if that was okay? What if I was deserving and worthy of all of this? What if every aspect of my being was what I was wanting? And what if all there was to acknowledge that that was so? You are able to experience this love for money only as much as you are able to experience this love for your partner, or for that which you are wanting to be your partner. You are able to experience your love for your career only as much as you are able to experience your love for yourself. So pay attention to that which you are loving and honoring and respecting and revering the most, and call forth every other aspect of you and your wanting and the areas of your experience into that energy. Say, come hither. Because one area is not more important than the other. That is a human mindset. It is not reality. You do not have to make money more important than your body. You do not have to make your children more important than your exercise. Everything can be equally as important. And you are thinking it would be so unfair if all of these aspects in my experience were amazing. It would be so unfair. You are feeling disempowered because you are everything. And if you are feeling that it would be unfair, then you are assuming that all the other aspects of yourself cannot connect with this energy of all things. And that all the other aspects of yourself are not deserving, worthy, or have the capability to connect with who they are. We are wanting you to look at those who you are experiencing as the most downtrodden in your mind. Those who feel the most sorry for. Feel into their energy now. Those you are wanting to serve, if you will. Feel into their energy now. They have what it takes. It is just that they are not wanting it right now. And how can I honor them? How can I honor their life? How can I honor the lives of those who have taken their own lives? Quote unquote. How can I honor the lives of those who have died before they were born? Quote unquote. Are their souls any less worthy or deserving? Or is it possible that I can honor that they wanted that? That they wanted to have sickness in their body? That they wanted to have this experience of poverty? And I even honor the parts of me that are resisting this. It is okay. But as I want all of those around me to honor my choices and my path, and not to judge my path or my choices, I am willing to see others in the same way. I'm willing to honor my partner. And she who I'm wanting to be my partner in a way that honors myself in the way that I am wanting to be honored without needing to change them. They are not too old or too young for you. They are not too mature or not mature enough for you. If you are with them, if you are attracted to their energy, they are reflectors of your energy. And the sooner you are willing to revere yourself no matter what, accept yourself no matter what, see yourself as belonging no matter what, the sooner you will be able to be at peace with all your relationships. Your relationship with money, your relationship with finance, your relationship with your career, your relationship with your loved ones, your relationship with your friends, your relationship with the earth, your relationship with politics, your relationship with the economy, your relationship with the cosmos, everything. Because everything is a relationship with you. And are you willing in this moment to honor what you have wanted and what you have chosen? Sure, unconsciously and subconsciously, but chosen nonetheless. Feel into the parts of you that feel sad about this. And honor those parts too. It is possible. You can repeat after us. It is possible that I am right where I am needing to be, and that I'm doing all that I'm needing to do, and no more and no less. I am willing to believe that I am perfect. And I know what it feels like to see myself in this way. We are wanting you to feel into all the spaces that feel heavy or dark. And we are wanting you to speak to those places. Or angry or confused, we are wanting you to speak to those places. And say, there is so much that is right about you. Yes. Yes. There's so much that's right about you. Speak to your injuries, your physical body. There is so much that's right about you. Speak to the person that you are angry with. There is so much that is right about you. Speak to the political side that you are angry with. There is so much that is right about you. Speak to the part of you that wishes that you would do better and be better. Part of you always pressuring you to do more. And tell that part of you there is so much that's right about you. And to the part of you that doesn't want to do a damn thing, say to that part, there is so much that's right about you. your hand over the part of your body that is feeling resistant energy, that is feeling that energy of resistance. It could be your throat, your heart, your part of your body that is feeling the most resistance. And say to that part, there is so much that's right about you. When you tell someone or something that there is so much right about them, you are recreating them. You are calling them forth into the energy of there is so much right about you. And on the opposite end, when you say there is so much wrong about you, you are calling them forth into that energy. Choose what you are wanting, and it shall be. We are wanting to speak with Alice. Rachel is wanting to check the time. We are wanting to speak with Alice. Alice.
I'm here.
We are wanting to speak with you, Alice. Why are you wanting to be with us?
It's part of my spiritual searching journey.
Where are you wanting to be, Alice?
Peaceful and confident on my choices and my decisions.
Where else are you wanting to be?
I want to feel successful. I want to be successful, but I want to feel successful.
Yes. Why are you wanting to feel successful?
If I felt successful, then all my efforts would not be wasted, I guess.
If you felt successful, you wouldn't feel like your existence was meaningless.
Yes.
What
Yes.
if we were to share with you that your existence is always what you make it? And that you have the power right now to choose what that is. We are going to help you. What do you want your existence to mean?
Oh. That the world was better because of me, that my friends feel valued because of me, that the world I touch is better because I was in it.
Doesn't that feel good?
It does. And
Yes.
I felt that way occasionally, but it's never permanent.
That is a good distinction. Are you wanting to feel this way more often?
Yes.
You can repeat after us. But we are wanting you to grasp the energy one more time. So feel into the possibility that you have made a difference on the earth, that your friends know that they love you, that you are an absolutely essential piece of the puzzle of humanity, of creation, that without you there is nothing, that without you there exists no one, that you must exist. and that you are wanted, desired, appreciated, seen, heard, felt, and known. That you have made this experience better for all beings. Just by being you, just by being fully expressed, just by being willing to be here. You can repeat after us. I create the possibility.
I create the possibility
That I am someone.
that I am someone
In a cycle.
In a cycle.
Of the return of the feeling.
Of the return of the feeling.
Of this feeling.
Of this feeling.
And I know what that feels like.
And I know what that feels like.
I'm in a cycle of the return of this feeling.
I'm in a cycle of return of this feeling.
I'm in a cycle of the return of this feeling.
I'm in a cycle of the return of this feeling.
And here it comes again.
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 And it will come again.
And it will come again.
No matter what.
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 It will come again.
It'll come again.
And here it comes.
And here it comes.
And I expect it to come.
And I expect it to come.
It always does.
It always does.
It always comes around again.
It always comes around again.
It always comes again.
It always comes again.
It always comes again.
It does always come again.
I am someone in this cycle.
I am someone in the cycle.
Of the return of the feeling.
Of the return of the feeling.
Of I am where I am wanted.
Of I am where I am wanted.
Period.
Period.
I am in this cycle.
I'm in the cycle.
I am making a difference.
I am making a difference.
I am in this cycle.
I'm in this cycle.
I am in a different cycle. We are just kidding. Sometimes we say so many things that are so tedious, we have to laugh at ourselves.
I appreciate that you know you can be humorous with me.
Yes, we know we can be humorous with all of you when the time is right. And the time is always right. We are where you are, whenever you are, wherever you are. You can expect the return of the feeling of your making a difference, of your belonging here, of you being wanted here, of you causing your friends to feel loved, appreciated, known, revered, and respected. You can expect this return of this feeling. We love that you have created this feeling for yourself. We love that you have perpetuated this feeling. And the question you are now perpetuating is, how amazing can it feel to be here? That is your new question. How amazing.
Amazing. How amazing does it feel to be here?
How amazing can it get?
How amazing can it get? Yeah.
How often can I feel this way?
How often can I feel this way? Oh my God, I just got chills.
Yes, yes.
You see them? I'm sure you see them.
We don't see the way you see, but we see through your eyes. We can feel what you are feeling, and your vibration is describing to us exactly what it feels like. We are loving you. We have always loved you. We will always love you. We are wherever you are, whenever you are, wherever you are. Yes, we are with you now.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We will speak to you more every time. Every time we will speak to you. Every time.
Thank you.
Yes, we are loving you. We've always loved you. We will always love you. We are going to ask Melody what she is wanting. Why are you wanting to be with us, Melody?
You're still muted.
You are wherever you are, whenever you are, wherever you are. Nothing is in front of you. Isn't that interesting? Nothing is in front of you. Nothing is in front of you. Nothing is behind you. Nothing is in front of you. Nothing is behind you. How would you choose to feel if you knew this were so? Nothing is in front of you, and nothing is behind you. Yes. Why are you wanting to be with us? Never, ever have you been not enough. Not even then. Not even then. Not then. Not then. Not then. Not then. Never ever have you not been enough. Not even then. Not even then. Not even then. We are loving you. We have always loved you. We will always love you. We are wherever you are, whenever you are, wherever you are. You are what we are. You are all things. You are all things. You are all things. You have nothing to fear. You are all things. You are all things. You have nothing to fear. We are loving you. We will always love you. We will always love you. We will speak to you more. We are wanting to speak with everyone, and then we will give the stage to Rachel. If we have not called your name, it is not because we have not wanted to call your name. It is because you innately have not wanted us to call your name. If this feels confusing for you, there is a part of you that wants to be called, but that doesn't feel you are someone who gets called on. Does that make sense? You are feeling like you are not someone who gets called on. And so we are only ever interacting with you in a way that you can see where you are wanting to shift. Regardless, we have answered some of your questions, and we will answer all of your questions when we are with you, when you are with yourself. Because you have already answered your own questions in the asking. Never mind what they say. Never mind what anyone says but you. never mind what anyone thinks, even never mind what you think. It is what you feel that matters. It is what you feel. You have the choice to make it mean whatever you're wanting it to mean. But you have a preference for what you are feeling. And it is time for all of you to honor your preferences and to acknowledge those of you who feel a preference to feel sad, those of you who feel a preference to feel low, to honor and acknowledge that. Those of you who feel a preference to be stuck and feel stuck more accurately. Everything is what you are wanting. And we are honoring all of it. Wherever you are, whenever you are, wherever you are, we are where you are. You are all things. You are all things. Each of you are all things. You are everything. You are all things. You are everything. You are all things. Yes. We are loving you. We've always loved you. We will always love you. We are going to speak to you more when we are off the Zoom. Each time you are with us, you are with yourself. And every time you are with yourself, you are with everyone.
All right, everybody. Yes. Stretch out your body. Thank you. Thank you so much. Stretch out your body. Let's unmute everyone. I'm asking everyone to unmute. I'm going to turn the music down. So raise your hand or nod your head or say yes if you feel like you got something that you didn't know what you were going to get. Raise your hand or nod your head if you felt confronted by something. Raise your hand or nod your head if you're like, oh, fuck, great. I see your hands up. Carly, Carly, do you have a question for me?
Hand's been up the whole time.
Oh. Got it. Carly and Miss Jenna and all of you that I can see your videos, I want to invite you to come to, if you haven't yet, come to the subscriber session that starts at 12:51. I want to invite all of you to come if it's your first time to check it out to see if that's what you're wanting in the future. Now, what this session is for, this session is not, the intention of this session is not to bring up other questions that you have about different things, right? Because that looks like a different session, right? The intention of this session is to clarify what was said to you or what was said in the session that you may or may not have understood entirely and that you're wanting help to integrate into your life. Like, okay, that's a great concept, Rachel, but how can I integrate that into my life in a way that looks like sustainable for me? Right? So that's what the integration session looks like. It's a chance for us also to connect. Obviously, we'll be focused on the subscribers that happen to be here today, but you're completely welcome to listen. And if we have time, we'll get to those of you who are not currently subscribed. So please, join us. That we're gonna take our break in 4 minutes at 12:44. Yeah. So something else I want to ask. I want to ask and share with you right now to make sure that you'll be extra super gentle with yourself, because whether you consciously took in the information on the subconscious level or energetically, the information was received, right? So make sure that as you go through this integration, not only today, but in this week to come, please make sure that as you continue to integrate that you're writing these waves in a very graceful way, and the knowingness that a lot of times this information that comes in is conflicting of the information that's already integrated, maybe from past lives, maybe from DNA of your ancestors, you know. So maybe the angels say that, you know, that the angelic realm is non-judgmental, that there's no judgment there. And then, you know, there's a part of you that's like, no, that's not what I was told. You know, I was told that God is judgment. I was told that I'm judged by the divine, right? So it makes so much sense why we would feel that internal conflict, why we would feel that fighting. But the way to have the easiest experience of integration is to allow those feelings of conflict to come up, and to focus then, listen closely, to focus then on the actual vibration of the feeling of conflict, of the feeling of internal conflict. Because you can't dissipate the vibration of conflict by focusing on one side or the other. You have to focus on the actual vibration, vibratory frequency of conflict in order to dissipate it, because it's an energy and an entity in and of itself. And you will have this recording. So the way that that's going to go.
Okay, babe?
The way
Sorry,
that
my
is
child.
You're perfect. You're perfect. So the way that that's going to go as far as your recording is, tomorrow I'll send within 36 hours, I usually say, I'll send a recording of the audio for you to download. And I usually kind of include a discount for you know, my other services, and I include a form where you can give me feedback if you want to give me feedback. And then within usually 2 weeks, sometimes 3, I'll actually do a professional video of this, not including your faces, right? So it's not going to include your faces. I forgot to pin the video this time, unfortunately. So the video that we do post is going to be very pixelated, right? Because it's taking this big video and it's going just down to my frame. But it will be what it is. And for those of you who are subscribers, next time you could be like, Rach, don't forget to pin your video. That being said, I'm going to close this session out officially. And of course, you're always welcome to go at any point in these sessions if your heart's like, I need to leave. But we'll close this particular group out. And again, if you're wanting to stay for the integration session, I fully and completely and with all my heart invite you to stay if you're feeling called to that. So we'll take a 5-minute break after this closing, and we'll reconvene at that point. I love each and every one of you so much. Your energies and your contribution are so powerful and amazing, and it's so nice to meet each of you that this is our first encounter and our first time meeting. Yeah. So go ahead and close your eyes. Thank you so much. Go ahead and close your eyes. And take a deep breath in the nose, out the mouth. In fact, let's lift the hands up. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, like you're floating those hands through that water, feeling that slight aquatic resistance. Slowing things down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, like you're going through water. One more time. Creator of all things, thank you so much for your blessings. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your light. Thank you for your understanding of every single aspect of us, your acceptance of every single aspect of us, your feeling and your words. There's so much that's right about you. And in fact, your words that everything is perfect about you, whether we're able or willing to receive that in this moment or not. The understanding that everything is right about us, even that feeling and that feeling and even that feeling and even that resistance and even that attachment. And even that desire. Yeah. Thank you so much for your willingness, your openness, and your desire to be with us, no matter how we're feeling or what we're wanting. Thank you for this integration period. And I command the possibility that it be the most graceful, that it be the most flow, that it feel the most easy, and that we all be in the repetitive cycle of the return of the feeling of how good can it get? Of how much better can it get? Of how amazing can my day be? Of how different can my day feel from all the other days in the best of ways? of how different can my interaction with my family, my loved ones feel today? Of how different can my awareness of myself, my acceptance, my love, and my non-judgment of self be today? And that we continue to create these questions that perpetuate the most beautiful energy and the feeling of safety, peace, love, and light. I command the possibility that each of us be in a cycle of the return of the feeling of feeling protected, feeling honored, and feeling like we're on the right path. Specific and tailored to us, and also benefiting all beings in the upper, lower, and mid levels. For the highest and best good, and in the highest and best way of all beings. Thank you, Creator. It is done. It is done. It is done. Put your hands out, everybody. And you can repeat after me under your breath or out loud, whatever feels good. Most of your mics are on, and that's beautiful. Feel golden light energy sparkles of beautiful healing green light and pink light, protective light, flow out of the palms of the hands, not only into every participant here today, whether they spoke or not, but also into the energetic fields of your loved ones, and now into the energetic fields of those that you don't especially love, and to the energetic fields of our leaders of our country, whether we agree with them or not. Flowing this love of there is so much that's right about you. So that even our leaders may see themselves differently. Flowing this non-judgment and compassion energy and feeling of safety and protectedness to all the children of the world. Born and unborn. To all of our seniors. That they may know that they are not forgotten. To all those that think that they have to be strong, but that are really asking for our love, protection, compassion, and grace. To the earth now, all of its plants, all of its animals, flowing this golden green and pink light of protection, of grace, of healing, out into the earth's atmosphere, inclusive of all the earth and all its inhabitants, including the spirits of the upper, lower, and mid worlds, including the ancestors and those to come, including all beings in all space and time, accessible through this now moment. There's so much that's right about you. There's so much that's right about you. There's so much that's right about you. Now into the Milky Way galaxy, into the universe as we know it, and beyond. There's so much that's right about you. Bringing the hands now into the heart, over the heart space. There is so much that's right about you. Even all the parts that feel insecure, rushed, in a hurry, worried, there's so much that's right about you. Bring your awareness now back into your body, picking out 3 sounds distinctly Isolate those 3 sounds without needing to know what they are or saying what they are, just being conscious of them. Now bringing your awareness into your tongue and the taste in your mouth without needing to know what it tastes like. Now bringing the awareness into the smell, your sense of smell. What are you smelling without needing to categorize it or know what it is? Just being conscious. Now bringing the awareness into the fingers, the toes, the extremities of the body, and becoming the ends of your fingers, becoming the ends of your toes, without needing to know or categorize what they're touching or how they're feeling, just becoming that energy. Bring the energy now into the heart space, without needing to categorize or know what one is feeling, without needing to judge what is feeling or needing that feeling to change. Just becoming aware, and now becoming aware of the spirits of the room, the angels, the guardians, the guides, and now coming back into the physical body, feeling the sits bones sitting on the surface beneath you, feeling yourself grounded into the ground, right back in that forest, in that tree with your back against, with that rooted roots. And it is here that you can stay until you're ready to move, at which point the roots will fall back into the ground and you can stand up and enjoy the forest for as long as you're wanting. And if you're wanting and ready, you can open your eyes to half mast, taking the awareness of the environment around you, and notice that it has changed. Because when you change, your environment changes too, and that nothing will be the same, for the highest and best good and in the highest and best way. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here, everyone.
Thank you.
Once again, we'll take a 5-minute break. So at 12:58, we'll reconvene here for your integration session for subscribers and those who want to check it out. I love you. Mwah.
Yeah.